we came here when we was young bucks. We came here, we went to school and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So we know how to maneuver. This is like our second home, you know what I'm saying? So you might see me wearing this, I'm fresh to death and all that, but yo, that's how it is in America. Ghana need a militant president, or we need a dictator. That's what I'm gonna say. We don't even need we need somebody that's gonna start slashing people's faces, beating them up. We want Jerry John Rawlings back. That's what we want back in Ghana, bro.
Unfortunately, he dead.
Yeah, but check this out. That's who we want back.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Yard Podcast. We miss you the way you miss us. We've been there, we've been working. And today we're back again on the Yard Podcast, Young African Dream Podcast, right here on Yard TV. And I go by the name of Pa Freddy. And today we have special guests in the building. And like I do every week, I have my brothers all the time with me. They be doing it with me, and they be doing their own thing. Let me introduce my brother Machiavelli. How you doing, Machiavelli?
I'm good. What up, though?
Yeah, everything nice. That's the king of African with attitude. Yeah, the only African with attitude. How's your show going, my brother?
Man, it's going fabulous, man. Thanks to the good people out there. You know what I mean? People like you, people like DJ Solo. You know what I mean? Just, promoting, people out there promoting and stuff like that. But it's going pretty good.
So what kind of people should they link up to be on your show? What is it about? Let them know. Let them feel it.
All the famous, all the upcoming, mostly people that people that I know, upcoming artists and, anybody who is willing to promote the business or whatever of that sort. Just know one thing is that I seen a lot of people keep calling me and telling me that you only doing like artists and stuff like that. Nah, that's not true. We also doing like entrepreneurs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If you have any type of business you want to promote, if you have a clothing line, shoe lines, this is what we do. So just
link up whatever you're doing. So far as you're a black man, so far as you're African, you represent the African. Link up and let's just do this on African right. With attitude,
That's right.
Yo, so I have your DJ Solo.
Yeah, what's up?
The king of Yasmin. Yo, now your show is becoming the talk of town. Yo, people been hitting me up like, yo, how can I be on the show? How can I be on the show? Yo, tell us about your show and what people should expect.
Very simple, man. The show is just to introduce you the best artists we have in the Bronx, in the US, and in New York, like in the diaspora. We want people to recognize that we have talent and we have dope artists out here. So people should watch out. And my show is all about, fun entertainment and getting to know the person that you're listening to. And so far, so good. God is making it. Everything starts from like one step to another, slow by slow we're getting there. And hopefully, I'm going to be having A-list artists on the show.
Hopefully.
And that's go crazy.
Definitely.
So you guys just need to watch out. Don't leave yet because the best time is yet to come.
And so far, your show has exposed me to knowing some of the crazy artists in New York that I never thought these artists are living in New York. And some of the performers they did, and I watched it yesterday. We did a crazy production. I don't want to mention the artist's name, but it was a crazy production that we did yesterday. And I know when it drops down on YouTube, people are gonna love it. Keep doing great, bro. I love what you're doing.
I appreciate it.
I love what you're doing. And before I introduce my third guest, your Yard Podcast is all about discussing what's been happening around us. We represent Africa. We represent the black community. So it might be a news that is about Africans everywhere, anytime. We discuss it and we have a time to talk about it. Yo, so that's right here on the Yard Podcast. Let me introduce my G. It's a privilege to have him on the Yard Podcast. It's been a long time, and now we have him here. Welcome, Dollar. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. First of all, I'm gonna give thanks and blessings to Jaya and man, Baba God. Yeah, that was it. So that's it. And you know, I'm gonna give you the thanks too. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for having me over here. It was good.
Respect, bro.
Yeah.
Respect, bro. Your family.
All day.
Your family, you
All
know,
day.
you've been with us from the beginning of this, and anytime you tell us count on me, Fred, I'll be there. And here you are, right here to discuss what's been trending. Yeah, podcast we discuss what's trending. So yeah, we hit straight
Right.
to the news. Now let me start with my brother, right? Jimon, the guy's name is called Jimon Hilso, right? He's a Benin artist. I think
Yeah.
I know him from Blood Diamond.
Yes.
Actually, that's what I know him from.
Yeah.
He was interviewed by Larry Madowa of CNN actually, and he made a daring statement. And he said, "Yo, I've been acting since '86 in Hollywood." And I still beg for food. I still beg for money. I still hustle for money to take care of myself. And when I saw that, I was really, 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 really hurt because this is a guy that Africa look up to. Most of African celebrities look up to. Most of African movie actors look up to. And if he's saying that he's broke, he's not making it as big. It's to me, it's a big deal, and therefore that is why we're having this conversation. Do you think our dream, that whatever thing that we chase, that we're trying to be, as he has been able to be successful in the space, and he still feels that financially he's still not there, do you think it's something that we need to be bothered, we need to worry?
I mean, I read a story. It was pretty interesting, but as I feel like acting and artists and stuff like that. I feel like it's just like business. You know what I mean? You got to go out there. You got to work. You got to go out there. You got to work. You got to put the you got to put the effort in. He's a dope artist.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I seen him. They a lot of great work and stuff like that. But also, I feel like in Hollywood, the I think some people are chosen based on the parts that fits them. You know what I mean? When you pay attention to a lot of his movies, I feel like it's a one side role. You know what I mean? He don't give himself to play different roles and stuff like that. So I feel like because of that, it sets you back.
And he's boxed in one
Right,
particular
right,
role.
so to play that role. You understand? I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be right. But like I said, he's a great artist. Like I've been paying very, very close attention to him. But you need to, you need to open your wings. You need to be willing to do, different things like that. It's a lot of African artists that started from the beginning and up to now. They still, doing good. You know what I mean? So I just feel like he need to go out there and just, open his wings more and take different roles that are not allow him to be put into a box.
Yeah, and with your submission, you've opened my mind towards something I wasn't thinking about, which is a particular role that they've been given to him. So if I'm understanding you very well, which means that when it comes to a storyline and the story needs an African person, that's where he's been remembered.
Right.
Actually.
So right. So I feel So like I said, it's a role that I feel like it just straight up. You know what I mean? It based on him. So he want to play that role because he feel like that role is was, it's going, reflects him. But I feel like he needs to like open up to different roles and do a lot of.
Yeah, and now let me come to solo real quick now. What my brother is saying, and I kind of like understand what he's trying to say, and it opens my mind to a different level, because then I feels like it's a systematic racism right there. Because if the person is talented, you should be able to cast him in a role that he deserves. But to be able to malign him to a particular role because he is an African, don't you think there's a systematic racism in Hollywood?
To be honest, it's everywhere. But then also, I feel like if you're doing something as acting a movie or being a musician, even though you're doing all that, you still have to have business on the side, because you don't know when things are gonna go, blank. So I feel like he didn't put his craft well, or maybe he didn't have someone to advise him when it comes to business wise. Because if you want to if you want to work and stay at one side, to be working on one side, when it fails you you don't even know what to do again. So probably he didn't like take his steps well. Probably he didn't like think about it. He thought the movie was gonna generate all the income that he needs until things started hitting. Because trust me, if I have the chance to be a celebrity and I'm making income from what I'm doing, I'm supposed to set something up just in case if something happened at the movie side, I will still have business going around there for me to generate income from regardless of anything. So probably he wasn't thinking about that, and probably that failed him, because I know multiple people that are doing business at the side whilst they do acting or they make music.
Yeah,
So-
that's true. Now let me come to Mandola. Yeah. Now, quick question. Now let me just broaden the whole conversation beyond Hollywood, and let's take it to our system. That's the American system itself. Now, when I listen to what my brother said and trying to explain the role that they normally give it to him and the kind of achievement he has been able to make, it takes my mind to the systemic racism that we find ourselves in the United States of America. You understand that regardless how good you are, if you come from a particular place, they box you in there. Let me ask you sincerely, and I know the answer is probably yes, but I want it to go beyond yes. Do you think America has a systemic racism problem?
Well, when it comes to racism and all that, racism still exists and all that. You feel me? But when it comes to hustle, like Val said, you know what I mean? He boxed himself in one corner. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna be 100% with Val on that. You feel me? This brother came here when he was 23 years old from Benin. You know what I mean? He been in a lot of box movies, a lot of Hollywood joints. He been in a Marvel joint. You know what I'm saying? He was in Blood Diamonds with Ronaldo DiCaprio and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we taking the essence back home. That's a Black Diamond Salon over there. That's a lot of bread. All right. I'm going to break it down to you, son. You know what I'm saying? Marvels. He was here in another movie. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of movies that he been.
I hear the next Black Panther is in the next Black Panther.
He might get cast and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know yet. So check this out. Look at the Denzels. We got the Taraji P. Hensons and all that. You feel me? We got like Jamal that just played Biggie and all that. He did a bigger movie with Big. But after that, now I'm gonna bite a little bit on my brother. What my brother said. You know what I'm saying? After that, he started acting in low budget movies and all that. You feel me? Give me a little 50. I'm gonna come over there and start in your joint. You know what I mean? And all that. So on the channel. So what Hansu was supposed to do, and the mistake he did is what I'm about to break it down to you. Some roles he was supposed to be bossed out and be like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like how Denzel and them did. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not agreeing with Val 100%. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock with him for like a little 50, but the next 50 is like, yo, nah. Check this out. He was supposed to be on his own and all that. Like, yo, this movie right here, I'm not with it. This movie right here, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in Hollywood, it's not about the bread, and that's what in life I call this the life of osmosis. I know we all went to school and we did science, so we know where osmosis is. You feel me? That's the movement with wale molecules from a high concentration to a lower concentration. But I don't know if his life he practiced that osmosis or he was doing filtration. So he got sucked in Hollywood. Check this out. Your first movie, the little bread that you get, don't go to Hollywood. You know what I mean? I've been here since I was a teenager. I'm in my 40s right now. You know what I'm saying? I done seen the life, the bad side and the good side of America. You know what I mean? You get the bread, try to stay low key first. Pile up, you know what I'm saying? When you get to the top, you know what I mean? Then you move to Hollywood. You go stay in the mansion. You know what I'm saying? Now, that little $300, $30,000 you got, go to New Jersey or go to ATL. Go get you a little crib, like $100,000 crib or whatever. Settle in and get more bread. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, Blood Diamonds, he capped a lot. He capped a lot of bread. You know what I mean? So he was supposed to be this, like what I said, go get you a low-key joint, stay in, save your money and all that. You know what I'm saying? We got gatekeepers and all that. You know what I'm saying? He speaks a little bit good English. You know what I mean? Not too like us that been here for a long time that we could be like them and all that. You know what I mean? So check this out. When they catch for like somebody that got an accent, like an African accent, they will call them. He bulky and all that. He started as a model first. He didn't come over here to America to do movies. He came as a model. He was in music videos.
Yeah.
Before BETs and all that, Vel, he was in BET videos and all that.
Fast.
You know what I'm saying? He started modeling and all that before he got to the Hollywood joint. You know what I mean? So he was supposed to know better. And I'm not saying he's dumb, because we all make mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I rack bread all the way to like $250,000, but I messed it up. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. He not dumb. He went over there, tried to be with the top bosses and shit, and eating the same. I don't know if I could curse over here, but yo, I'm sorry for that. But you know what I'm saying? He went over. I'm gonna edit my joint. He went over there, tried to eat on the same plate with the top bosses. You can't do that. You can't eat on the same plate with Denzel and them. They've been doing that since they were jits and all that. You feel me? You just came from Africa. So after 30 years and you struggling, I bet you he still got some lambs. He got some Rolls Royces that he paying insurance and all that, buying gases. Still got the crib. He probably didn't buy the crib. He renting it. You rent a mansion, you pay like 10 bands for a month. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to wrap it quick because I know we got a lot of topics. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. The second joint that made him go low was to go mess with Kimora Lee, Simmons. Y'all know Kimora?
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
All right, baby fat. Don't play with baby fat, son. You got your little bread, get you a low-key mama. You about to go for the top bosses, girls? Baby fat is like the Kardashians in that. You don't go over there, son. Unless you got Kanye money.
Yeah,
this money
things,
before,
yeah.
He got, we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm not saying that Bubba, he fucked up or, you know what I'm saying? He messed up or whatever, but check this out.
Yo, y'all podcast, you can curse.
So let me go straight up, man. Let me go straight up because that's how I talk, man. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, you know what I mean? So that's how we talk, you know what I mean? So check this out. He was supposed to, you know what I'm saying, stay in his position, like stay in your spot, stay in your lane, you know what I mean? And just do your thing.
Yep.
Before you go rent all the shits and, you know what I'm saying, your money comes low, you know what I mean? So, first of all, don't go and rent a mansion. Don't go fuck with Kimora Lee Simmons. You know what I'm saying, son?
Yeah, I get you. So,
Nigga said he broke the oats.
Yeah.
Let me look right in the camera and say, all my brothers trying to say, when you have your bread, know your lane, know the girl you choose, know the places you need to go.
Yeah.
So you don't complain.
Life. Let me add this.
This is a brother who made a mistake.
Right. Let me add this too, right? Like my mama told me when I came to America, my mom's like, yo, son, go get a job and let me show you something. Your brothers and your uncles and them, they fly. You're gonna be fly like them too. But check this out. If you don't have $300, don't spend $100 on a shoe.
Yep. Yeah,
so I made sure I got like 5 bands before I go buy me an off-white to wear.
That's what's up.
You feel me?
Let's just go into the next topic right now. Now, Machiavelli, I'm coming back straight to you. You know, there's one thing I've known. You are passionate about Africa.
Very, very much.
And what goes on in Africa, the political side of it and all of that. I've been seeing what you've been posting on social media. So when I saw this happen, I said, I need to get my brother's opinion on this, right? I don't know if you saw what really happened in the Parliament of Ghana. They were having this vetting committee and all of a sudden chairs started showing all over the places. Now, I don't care what really happened, but to me, that's a fucked up thing. You understand? This is 2025 and I think it's something that's barbaric. It shouldn't have happened. And people are watching. These people are called honorable for a reason. And if you're called honorable, at least we expect you to act in a certain way that depicts honorable way. Now, let me ask your opinion. I don't know if you saw the video, but what do you think?
I think it was very, very embarrassing, for one. I feel like you said, it's 2025.
Yeah.
And I mean, we need to, handle things differently, more, professionally, and more. We have to, listen, bro, we Africans. You know what I mean? I don't know if a lot of people know what African is. But, bro, we not supposed to do no wrong. I'm sorry, bro. We are the first. You know what I mean? So if we doing things, it doesn't matter what it is that we doing. It has to be in the professional and a very, a good surrounding. You know what I mean? So I feel like it was very, very disgusting. It was not the African way. You know what I mean? And I was very disgusted about it.
Yeah. Brother Solo, love. He said for me it was embarrassing. He said it's disgusting. For me, I don't know the word you are going to use.
Very un-African.
Yo, do you think them politicians really have their country at heart?
To to me, this is not the first time. They be doing this every single time. Mostly they don't get to stream it, and sometimes they do, but it's just I feel like it's just childish, because I'll call it as dementia season. You know, when you have that, because listen, it is real.
Yeah.
Here, someone will recognize you and let you know that this person have a dementia when they start playing like kids.
Right.
All right, but Ghana,
That's a fact.
we don't really see that.
We don't even go to the hospital.
You don't
to
even go to
diagnose
that.
ourselves.
See,
We might be sick and walking around.
all this is what we do in high school,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, kids.
This is what we do in high school in JSS, because we like it's child's play, but people that we voted
up
for, people that we push up there to look after us, right? And make sure they treat the country good, acting this way. If they acting this way, just tell me, how are we the youth gonna act?
Exactly.
How are we gonna act? Because if I see my dad doing dumb shit, right?
Yeah.
What do you expect me to do? Because someone gonna see me and be like, "Yo, your dad is doing this dumb shit."
Yeah.
Probably they know I do dumb shit, so they're like, "Oh, so you got it from your dad." Yeah. This is what we inherit, like what the word is, inherit from our fathers. Yeah. So if they doing it at this time, whichever youth that is growing, and the fact that things that pains me that they grown and they doing this, bro.
Very embarrassing, bro. Yeah.
And then we sit there and watch, and then we start playing with it. We start laughing. No, it's not funny. Yeah. This is what I hate about our country, bro. Anything serious thing, they take it as a joke. Yeah. This is not a joke. Yeah. They playing around, like these people are playing with our country. Right. And when we're supposed to be serious, now we all playing, we all joking, streaming, making meme out of this. Yeah. It's crazy.
Now, see, there's one thing, when I got into the media space and I got close to politicians, I decided not to worry myself too much, because I've seen there's nothing that I can change positively in that country, because they are all the same.
Right.
They are all the same.
Right.
And that's what leads me to my brother. You saw it, right? Mm-hmm. You saw whatever thing that happened. You from Ghana. This is your country. This is what they're doing. We've seen it in a different country that's happening, but this is what we saw in Ghana. What was your first? What came into your mind first?
The reaction.
The first reaction.
The reaction. I'm gonna call it like an embarrassment, and I'm gonna go into a little dip in there. Say they pawns. They are pawns, and they are getting moved by the bigger people. When I say the bigger people, quote unquote, the Europeans. You feel me? They will cut them a little check. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, you go over there, go fuss with this, right here. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. Look at like a whole country, Ghana Parliament, and they fighting over a chair, or was it a table or something like that I saw?
Let me cut you real quick. And you've taken the conversation to a different dimension, where you mentioned Europeans in the conversation, actually, right? Mm-hmm.
Do you? I know where you're going.
I should have said the Western.
Do you think they still have the power?
Of course.
Of
course.
Oh yeah. Of course. You don't think so? Nah, but they do.
They do. Yes.
Oh yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they do.
They are the motherfuckers that's over there that's controlling. It's like a chessboard. You know what I'm saying? They the ones sitting over there and be like, okay, all of y'all African leaders, except for my man that came, the military dude from Burkina Faso, salute General, salute. You know what I'm saying? Ghana need a militant president, or we need a dictator. That's what I'm gonna say. We don't even need we need somebody that's gonna start slashing people's faces.
Like my son,
JJ,
nigga.
We want Jerry John Rawlings back.
I think that's
what we want back in Ghana, bro.
Unfortunately, he dead.
Yeah, but check this out. That's who we want back. Look at this. Let me just throw something in there. I saw this. It's a EPL team, right? One of the EPL teams over there, premier team in Ghana, and they were coming from the players were coming from a tunnel.
Yep.
And that tunnel looked like some ruggedy joint that you could just kick it like this, and it's gonna fall on them.
Yep. Yep, I saw it too.
Look at this, bro. And we the face of soccer in Africa, bro.
Yeah.
So it's not only Ghana. What we saw in Ghana, it's not only Ghana, it's the whole Africa too.
yeah.
Everybody stop acting up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, if Ghana do it, it's Nigeria. It's gonna affect Nigeria. It's gonna affect Benin. It's gonna affect every African country, bro. You understand that? And what say they? You realize and say, yo, we're not gonna get controlled by these people no more. Look at all this. We own our land. We know we get China motherfuckers to come on there to go come dig our golds and shit, mess our water up. And now the kids is coming like they crazy, they dumb. No, we getting abnormal kids. You know what I'm saying? In our country right now, son, they polluted the water. Yep. So it's from the parliament to, you know what I'm saying? And like my brother said, the apple don't fall far from the tree. So if like my pops is with the parliament people and all that, and I'm walking around, people gonna look at me like, yo, you probably the same. In the near future, if I try to stand for the chair, they're not gonna vote for me.
No. Yeah. So now this conversation leads us to our next topic, actually, because our next topic is like, now we come from a continent blessed with everything that God has blessed us with, but therefore we don't get what we need to get to be able to live a simple life, and therefore making people travel out of here. Yo, there are mad people living in America who don't really want to live in America. We are out here because we need to come hustle.
That's what it is.
You understand? Yeah. And therefore that led to one of our ladies who were on an interview, and he said, yo, even if you're 40 years, he doesn't think you need to travel to America. When you're 40 years, that's it. Right? Now, so before we come back to this conversation and discuss this conversation, let's just take a quick break, and we're back to go to the next topic. And we want to ask this question: when you're 40 years, do you need to come to America or stay in Ghana and hustle your life?
Stay your ass in Africa.
My name is
I'll tell you why, nigga.
Podcast. Right there.
Anoko Shanti Graphics Multimedia Wunyuma Fena Wanwa. What? Ejuma Papani. Graphic designing and printing Nyuma Vitisa funeral posters, logo designing, event flyers, t-shirt printing and many more. Or sign AF video shooting, directing and editing of video adverts, music video, wedding and events. Shanti sign 2D and 3D animation and motion graphic, live streaming services for original live. Whoop a one-on-one tuition on graphic designing, video editing, motion graphics and live streaming. So Shanti se o betro ni nyina mo ate ase ofito jika kokoko e ga keshi e ya de kale ba chobo no nu hihio jugba Shusha Shanti Graphics awadami Porako Estate friend was 0541 720 998 Shanti Graphics ana perfection in visuals.
Yo, so you guys have no idea the kind of conversation we're having when we went on break. We're having a nice conversation, and we're back again, and straight to the topic, actually, right now. Kofi Mole, one of the youngins, he's been in the system for some time now. He's dropping bangers bangers upon bangers, and one of the songs that he dropped was Pakuma, which he features Sarkodie. Now, let me come to you, DJ Solo, real quick, because I know how sometimes you've been dealing with Beam and all of that. So I think there's a management thing. That's why I want to start a conversation with you. Now, if an artist links up another artist on a song, and the song is big, sincerely, don't you think the artist need to make a yeoman's job and make sure he's on the track, he's on the video, especially artists who is bigger than the other artists. Yeah. In this case, Sarkodie is bigger than Kofi Molu, definitely. So Sarkodie feeling like Sarkodie, in my opinion, should have. Oh, Charlie, I can't know on your mind tough. Okay, video shooting there was because of man your money to me raise your call and go baby. And here's the case: the guy said 2 days in a row, Sarkodie didn't show up. Sincerely, you've been part of some team before. What do you feel about this, bro?
Like I said, I feel, I'm not going to blame Sarkodie for this, you know, because a whole lot have come. Kwakesi, Samini,
Yemi Alade, Freddie Mary, Edem, all of them complain about
his action. It could be management miscommunication, feel me? Because, like I said, right, for artists, artist is just like a whole roots in a team, right? You gotta go around the branches to get to the main root, right? So for you, some artists have like 2 or 3 communicators in the team, right? That do their job. and then they have the main person that you have to contact. And when you need a video shoot, you need to make a video shoot, you need to contact them, and then they have to have agreement with you. If you don't reach the agreement, right, they have no way. They're not even going to go to the artist and tell the artist that, hey, this is what because they are the one that doing, because that's what the artist asks them to do. That's their job. So if they tell you something and you agree, and this is what we're doing, and then that's when they give the artist the time, the date, and whatever, and then they're gonna make sure they be on their way. So with Kofi Mole and South Korea situation, I think it's not Kofi Mole and South Korea. It's the management.
Yeah, because South Korea came to tweet and say miscommunication and the Omoma Medinda and all of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because we know Kofi Mele is like a C-list artist now, like big like South Korea. Them Stoneboy them. Because those people, when they want to communicate, they know how to get each other. Yeah. Right? But right now it's something like, it's not Kofi Mole. If it was Kofi Mole that was the one that texted South Korea or was texting what do you call it, his manager, right? And Angelo, and it's not getting to some point. We understand, but it's management that is working each other. It's like we're trying to sign a player to play a soccer game, and then I want the player, and then I go forward, and they tell me they want 50 million, and I'm telling them I'll give 30 million. If the agreement don't stand, they're not gonna tell the player anything about it because they want the money to be where it was before.
So to get
me, it's not South Korea.
So to get to you clearly, you believe that perhaps some agreement wasn't reached.
It wasn't reached.
Yeah, some agreement wasn't reached.
Miscommunication.
Yeah, miscommunication. Yeah, probably might be like that. Now let me come to Machiavelli real quick now. Mark, you've been in the industry space for a bit, right? I don't know if you dealt with South Korea before on all of that. Do you think sincerely be sincere and be realistic? Who you think is at fault in this case? Because guess what? For me, Kofi Mole's biggest song is that song. To me, I love that song. I played back to back. I saw the visualizer and I love the song. So I was waiting for the video.
The only song that he did with South Korea.
Yeah, well, that's the biggest song that probably I heard.
Yeah, he did
so I
another
tell
song, so
now.
So I was listening to you earlier. You said not just him, but you have other artists.
Yeah,
as well
me
that's
all complain
right?
about South Korea's
All right.
behavior. Freddie Mercury did.
Okay.
Quaker
So-
did. Adam did. Yeah.
Okay, so now you got to think: is it really him or is it really team? Right. So my whole thing is, I don't think we should just blame the whole thing on the team as well too. Like I said earlier, he's the star. He should also has a voice to say what's right and what's wrong. You know what I mean? And also I feel like cause the team, I mean they have a lot of responsibility in your music or in whatever that you're doing. But I feel like you have the overall saying in what goes and what doesn't go, right or wrong, right? So if not just one artist, not just one person is saying, yo, this person is doing this, he's doing this all the time, and everybody's saying it. So I think you need to check yourself. You know what I mean? So check yourself, and then you can check the team as well too. So like I said, like he said, it could be a miscommunication as well too. So they have to, both sit down and talk about that. Maybe even behind doors, I think it'll be better. You know what I mean? So yeah.
All right. So, well, let me come to you real quick. And before then, I remember one time you were talking about some encounter we had with South Korea.
Yeah. Of course, yeah. Mhm.
So I was expecting you. What was it that you had with South Korea? You think you think he has a problem with delivering, or you think it's just something that people just talk about him? Like you said, a couple of artists came out to say that's why he belongs.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, my situation when it happened like a few years ago. People do change, people do involved and stuff like that. And back then, like I said, he didn't have no team and stuff like that. So that's why the blame was mostly put on him because he didn't have no team and stuff like that. So we went straight to him, like we went after his neck. You know what I mean? So. Oh yes, you know what I mean. Like it was about to turn real bad. You feel me? Right. But like I said, now he's a bigger person. He has a whole team behind him. So the team do play a bigger part. You know what I mean? So it could be a miscommunication as well too. But still, I still stands as the artist, the team, as the star. Bro, you have the top saying on everything that goes on. You can't just let your team just. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, nigga, your image is you. It represents you. Right. So whoever that's saying whatever they gotta say, it has to be something that represents you as well too. You can't just let your team say whatever they gotta say and just let it go over it. You know what I mean? So yeah, so
makes a lot of sense.
All right, so
also it depends on the artist though.
Right, yeah, that too. Yeah.
Because most of the time these big artists fuck with the big artists, and then when it comes to the the level B, the level C, they have to go through the manager regardless.
Right. Yeah, so like I said, yeah, as an artist too, it all plays part too. But me personally, like if I'm an artist, bro, if my team is telling me, let's get this person on my song, right? Bro, it has to be, I have to approve that. Cause I'm the GOAT, nigga. I'm the one that bringing the money in. You can't tell me, yo, nah. Cause if anything goes down, like you said earlier, they're not blaming the team. They're pointing the finger at me.
Right.
So therefore, I'm gonna make sure that any changes, any decision that you guys made, it has to be passed by me before.
Yeah. Right. All right. So let me come to you. I don't want you to view this from a perspective of a fan. I don't want you to view this from a perspective of an artist, but I want you to view this from a perspective of a businessman, perhaps a record label boss, right? So you're a record label, you sign an artist in the name of Kofi Mole, has a banger like that, and there's something like this happen. Right. Sincerely, from a business standpoint, what is the feeling and what's your opinion?
Well, this is it, right? You know, when like executive producers or whoever, producers in general, if we want to feature an artist, right, it's a double thing that we do. You come do the song, we pay you for the song, and we pay you for a video. In their kind of terms, I don't know if they did both. I don't know if they pay for a song and a video. If they pay for a song and a video, and we schedule a time like, all right, June this or May this, we shooting that video, Shaq, they got to be present. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With that, it could go to court or whatever and all that. But if they ain't do that, he's just doing little man the favor, like you said. Kofi Mole, he's like a C-list artist and all that. Like me personal, I heard the name, but I never heard anything from him like that. You know what I'm saying? I heard a lot. It feel Sarkodie's joint and all that. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with it. You know what I mean? So what it is, as me being an executive producer, if I had contacted Sarkodie people and they're supposed to contact him for us to get the video done, and that don't happen, I'll be tight. At the end of the day too, or at the same time too, I just got to chill because maybe whoever I contacted, it's not direct link to Sarkodie, so I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all said Sarkodie came back on X and said, yo, put my name out of all of that, you know what I mean? So sometimes you just got to know what you're doing. Maybe whoever try to contact Sarkodie, people contact the wrong man. That's not even close to Sarkodie, you know what I'm saying? Like DJ Solo was saying, sometimes some people want to get to Stoneboy, they come to him. And he got to call some people got to call some people before they go to Stoneboy, you know what I mean? So it's like, yo, it's like a Cuban link. It's a chain reaction type stuff, you feel me? You got to go there to get there, you know what I mean? So, like Kofi Mole being who it is, and you feature Sarkodie, I know in the studio, y'all going to exchange numbers. That's what you got to do. You got to, it's a network. Take his number. Yo, big man, yo, I'm going to call you, man. I will call you, or if there's some friends, I will call you, make we take care of the video, Did he did that? Maybe he didn't.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
To be honest, I know he
Yeah.
The director for the video shoot actually came out and says they did all that, but like I said, nobody's there. He swears against.
Because if something was signed, they would have just
like
maybe he was doing them a favor. You just coming up. I'm about to do a feature for you to blow you up there. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it could have been that too. So if Sarkodie don't have time to shoot the video, they're supposed to come on the action and try to say all of that. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not what they talking about. They ain't talk about shooting the video. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, maybe just try to help them or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and Sarkodie is an A-list artist. You know what I'm saying? If you type in Ghana hip life artist, who comes first? Sarkodie. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like try to. You know what I'm saying? Same with Stoneboy and Shatta. They big. They out there. You can't just get to them like that.
Yeah, and that's coming from Kwame Dollar.
Oh,
you
dang.
said it's not easy to get into them. Now, let's discuss this. This is in connection with what happened in the with the parliaments, right?
Right.
And in connection because we come from a country where we're so much blessed. We're blessed with everything. We're blessed with gold, diamond, and everything.
All that.
You know, but yet we're still suffering. That's leading to people growing and still want to travel outside the country. And here we are. We've seen people coming in. Yo, let me tell you, me coming to America was a prayer come true because I thought all my life is going to be so smooth till I came into the country and I know, damn, it's not what it is.
Right.
Now we have this, our sister, shout out to Nana Nana Donko at our NDA. She went to Ghana, had an interview, and she said, yo, if you think you're traveling to outside the country and you're 40 and over, stay home. Don't come. Especially, and let me use this, especially if you don't have the right documentation, don't come. And people are pissed. People are pissed because we live in the country. You guys there living big, chilling big, looking fresh. Look how Machiavelli is looking. Look how everybody
we look fresh, not fresh.
Yeah.
Only they know. They don't know.
And you guys are saying we shouldn't come.
They know.
We on TV right now.
Let me come to you.
We got a front.
Do you think that advice wasn't needed and it doesn't matter the age, you could travel and come hustle, or she was spitting fact?
Well, shout out to NDA, man. That's my girl. You know what I'm saying? And I don't go shout out to you and all that. But check this out, man. If you 40 and over, you got something going on in Ghana, please stay in Ghana. Please. Yeah, I'm begging you, Miss Ro. Stay in Ghana, enjoy your bread and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
I love that, Mr. You said, I wish, Machiavelli, can you say Mr.
Yo, Miss Ro.
Yeah.
Yo, stay your ass in Ghana. And if you got any company, anything going on and all that, yo, just stay right there and make that break. You could come for a vacation, a holiday, or whatever, but don't come over here and stay here. In this case right here, let me tell you something. When we came here when we was young bucks, we came here, we went to school and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So we know how to maneuver. This is like our second home, you know what I'm saying? So you might see me wearing this, I'm fresh to death and all that, but yo, that's how it is in America. But to stay fresh to
You
death,
don't know the story, but they don't know the story behind that.
you gonna have to, yeah, you gonna have to cut something. You hear me? You have to cut something to stay to do that. So don't come over, especially 40 and over. What you coming here to do? 40 and over, just come for vacation and go sit back home and chill. You don't want to come over here and bend over, pause to get money. Come white old man butt, pause to get money. You feel me? Oh, but you keep being in my name and all that shit. Cause you want me to school, my certificate, no so what Ghana. Don't tell me if I'm a school, I'm just got 40. You better sit your ass back home, man.
Yo, I could feel people dissing you from the comment section right now.
Man, let them say what they say. Let them say what they say.
I swear to God, I could feel it in my soul. Yo, Mark.
Yo.
What you think?
Man, stay home, man.
You too?
Yeah, stay home, bro. Now, I mean, I always tell people, if I knew like what I know right now, you know what I mean, I would have been back home. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even capping right now. You know what I mean? If you have a business back home, you in your 40s, you know what I mean? Do what you gotta do, bro. Things are looking real bad right now, especially right now with the whole, Trump shit's going on.
The whole Trump shit going
on. You know what I mean?
on.
Like, what you doing? Especially if you ain't got no proper documents and stuff like that. You're just gonna end up. I don't even think you can even come over here without, you know what I mean, without the proper documents and stuff like that with Trump going on.
You're not even bypassing.
Right. You know what I mean? So right. So
Not
therefore,
immigration.
right. So it make no sense you trying to come over here. But even if you do have a proper document, still in your
it's still
40s,
hard, man.
I still feel like it's still not it.
That's tough.
So like my brother said, man, just stay at home.
Stay
bro.
your ass home or give that documentation, give the bread to one of your nephews or your niece. That's a young buck.
Right.
They have to work
And then
again.
send the money and then
energy.
There you
That's
go.
energetic. Bring them here and stay your old ass home, yo.
Right.
Yes,
No,
sir.
that's a fact.
Bring
Like,
the little
listen,
man here.
a lot of people might not like what we saying, but it's a fact.
Ghana is hard.
We know. Everywhere is hard, bro.
We all trying
Be
to
a buck.
survive. Will you advise somebody stay home when you're 40 and over?
My brother, the advice I'll give you is, if you want to come to America, don't come. Just go to Canada will accept you, even with asylum, right? Yeah. They will take you.
Now, we're talking about Canada. I think Canada have this, it's kind of like American lottery kind of thing.
Yeah,
explain it to the people. So
it's kind of like if you're a nurse or if you're a nurse and you like university or secondary school, your certificate and you have everything, you have a chance. Start applying. Just go. Google. I think you have to Google like Canada HR or something like that. Home health. Yeah. Google that shit right now. Right now. If you're at your 40, right, and you still have everything that you have, it doesn't matter what if your level, you have the grades and everything. Just Google that thing. But for the US, for America, they won't train you. Because even with a proper document, those who have a lot of crimes are even getting deported. Man. So just imagine you don't have proper document. Wait, where are you? Are you going to Mexico to jump the wall? But because right now the wall is even more protected. I watch a video that they have almost like 3,000 people. No, 300 people trying to get in the wall, sleeping outside.
Nigga, shit is real.
This is cold, bro. In this cold.
Now the military presence in the southern border is crazy.
Yes, sir.
The same way Muhammad also is trying to deport 20,000. So why are you coming?
Yeah, so that's coming from my brothers. They say if you are 40 years and over, don't come. For me, if you want to come,
but if you want to come,
come through.
But where?
Let's not hassle. Trust me, I miss Ghana every
second. Unless they're going to fly.
That's a fact.
And then get into someone's back. And then fly up here. And then when they get out, they turn to human being. Because you come in with your bare face and your bare hands, they own rim. And they don't they just saw you film.
So now let me ask you, before we go, we are about to discuss our last topic, but before we discuss our last topic that we'll leave here, I just want a simple question, and that leads us to our next week topic. Mm-hmm. Can you work with a female artist as a record label boss?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you work with a record as a record label boss?
Yes, sir. My name is Dollar.
Can you work with a female artist as a record label?
I can work, but it depends on the female.
If the girl fine, if your problem,
in the back is balancing.
Where the camera is?
Yeah, man. Shout out to
because listen, that's where the first future. Like if I'm writing your song, if I'm the one managing you, maybe your first year is free because of the body and everything.
I'm crying.
Shout out to Mr. Logi. This story is about you. We'll be discussing it on the right here on Yard Podcast next week. Yeah. Whatever thing we heard about you and your artists, we don't have the time to discuss.
Tell them Stoneboy coming too. Carnage in the name YCM Dub.
Yeah, we will discuss that. Now we are about to discuss. This is our last topic. Then we go. Big up to all the SM movement. Big up to Shatta Wale. He went to Jamaica. He destroyed Jamaica according to we the Shatta movement people. He's number 1 right now, and his song "On God" entered the Billboard number 35. He's number 1 in Ghana right now.
Where?
In Ghana right now.
Why?
Not in Ghana
right now.
Bro, top 100. What song?
You can have your problem.
What song?
I'm not saying anything. But we just entered Billboard on 35 with "On God."
This is why. This is why I'll be yo. Don't let me go there, bro.
You can go there and
bro,
I'm ready.
We can talk about this all day.
We can talk about this all day.
He on the Billboard.
He's on the Billboard. Yeah, he's on the Billboard, but he's not number 1.
Nah, he's not number 1.
Machiavelli, let me come to you. I'll come back to DJ. So he's a
yeah. You can go back there. You go to him.
Problem with me when it comes to Bill and Shatta Wale. Yeah. Yo, let me come to you. At it. Now your man went to Jamaica. People were criticizing him what he did on stage with the whole nail it down and the whole even song choices and all of that. But his song went number 35 on the Billboard right after the performance from Jamaica. Do you think he has made great achievements and it was essence for him to travel to Jamaica?
I mean, for him, yeah. You know what I mean? I still don't think people are still going, look at him, how they want to look at him. But then at the end of the day, you still your own person, so you could look at whoever you want to look at. But me personally, I still feel like that particular moment that happened, it's still gonna have some type of effects on my end. You know what I mean? As an African, as a king, as a person that love, his music as well too. So not just me, I feel like other fans are still going to hold him back because of that. But I think he deserves, you know what I mean? So shout out to the homie.
Yeah, so that's a positive vibes right now.
Yeah,
Come
of
back
course,
to DJ
man.
Solo because I know he has a lot to say.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Let me come to your dollar. Your dollar.
Yeah.
Our brother went to Jamaica everywhere.
Yeah.
His songs are everywhere right now.
Erupted.
Even his dancehall songs are making waves in Jamaica right now.
Right.
Has the Jamaican travel become a positive impact on his career?
Yeah. I know Charlie in the Bandana Days, you know what I'm saying? I know him from the Bandana Days. Yeah, he's been banging this musical thing, you know what I'm saying? And I heard like of late he be making his own beat, producing his own beat and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So that's a kudos from him. I folks to Charlie on that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, the vibe thing catapults him. You know what I'm saying? And we need to give credit, you know what I'm saying, when it's due.
Yeah, of course.
Now you say something like
Yeah.
This movement.
These people are not clapping. You don't have a choice. You have to clap.
When it's due,
we need
respect.
to give credit when it's due.
Yeah, we not,
You know what I'm saying?
bro. We back every Ghanaian artist, bro. So we have to.
Like I said, right? Shout out to my man Kamashi, man. Kamashi came to the crib, like, yo, son, you all the time listen to boom bop, man. This American kid music. We got some special back home too. I'm like, yo, son, I'm old school. I listen to Reggie, Ochame Kwame or Brafo, all of them, the old school. Yo, Book Bop, like Kenya and the rest is what I listen to. I don't really know about all these new artists, the Stones and the Shattas and shit. They dope and shit, but you know what I'm saying? I don't really listen to them like that. He's like, nah, listen to On God. So he played On God to me. And you know what I'm saying, the metaphor with the tortoise and the and the horse. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Slow-mo is still emotion.
Still emotion,
you
fast.
feel me? So I was like, yeah. Charlie doing what he do, you know what I'm saying? Vibes Cartel,
God
you know what I'm
bless
saying?
him.
Bless him
You
too.
live long.
He catapulted Charlie. You know what I mean?
I don't
So
care what you feel, bro.
kudos to Charlie. Kudos to Charlie. You doing your thing. You on the Billboard, you know what I'm saying? What, number what?
Yeah, it went number 35.
Number 35. Yeah. He's doing good.
Okay, now let me come to Solo. Solo, he went 35.
Settings
Do you have any problem?
Bro, this song has been 2 years now, man. It's been 2 years.
Yep.
It took him 2 years, but listen, I don't hate. Right? It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. But like I said, Billboard is there to re-enter. Yep. Yeah. Some pay money for that. And some is the song they listen. So listen, I know Shatta is a settings movement. So even if he tell me he didn't pay, I don't care. But hey, the team in Jamaica did what they have to do. They paid. They paid for the stream. People got a stream. I know the song. Ever since I watched YouTube when the song was on 13 million, it's still there. It's still not moving now. It's stuck. But anyway, shout out to Shatta.
What's the view?
It was probably like 8 million. Now it's 13 million.
Nah, he was the view.
You talking about before he went to Jamaica, it was on 8
mil?
mil? It was 8 mil?
Jamaica, before he went to Jamaica, he was 10 million.
It was some 10 mil.
Some change. Yeah. And now it's over 13 million right now.
No, it's 13 million.
Yeah, 13 over.
How old is the song?
2 years.
2 years
ago, yeah.
13 mil. Shatta Wale, big Ghana artist, I'm saying Ghana for Mutrimueding.
See, and also,
what?
So listen,
say that again, my nigga.
Listen, the song is on 38 or 35 or whatever. Cool, we understand.
35. Don't say 38.
He's 35.
He's not the number one album.
But don't tell me he's number one in Ghana. Because when you put the top,
I know, right?
Top Ghana song, top Ghana, it's like it's even Nigeria. Nigerians are the one leading now.
No, Nigeria need one.
I'm talking about number one.
You seen the views?
He's number one over everybody.
It's number one over everybody. Like who? That's the question you gotta ask. We have a current artist of the year.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
The current artist of the Shatta Wale is not part of the TGMA.
We don't care. Nobody.
If he was part of it, he's gonna be the number one.
They took the ban off them, and he chose not to
because it's not relevant to him anymore.
Listen, if you're working with someone and me and you working and you decide to quit and I don't quit, and I'm still doing the job. And I get promoted. That's your fault.
That's my fault. Yeah.
So don't.
But this is a different scenario. Now the scenario you make now.
Last 2 years when Black Sheriff took the artist of the year, he was number 1 artist in Ghana. Yeah. Let's make this. Let's put this fact down. If you are artist overall artist of the year, that means you're the number 1 in Ghana until we do another Ghana Music Award again. So please don't be like Shatta Wale is number 1.
So let me get this fact right. There's an award scheme. He was banned from the award scheme. He chose not to come back again, right? He's not working with the award company. It's an award scheme. And it's an award scheme. It's who's somebody's business. Award is people's business. People are making money off these musicians, right? People getting contract. People getting a sponsorship of this music business. Now, guess what? Our time is running out. We'll come back. We'll come back and discuss this. We'll come back. We'll come back and discuss it.
I'm not letting you go.
Listen, you go. Say your last
Arama, right? Arama.
Yes.
He was in.
Yeah.
Shatta was in.
Yeah.
Stonebwoy was in.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Patrol was in. All this. And guess who took it? Stonebwoy. All right. So if
Shatta Wale has won Arama many times.
No. How many times?
You think he hasn't won it?
How many times? No,
you think he hasn't won it?
listen,
Many times.
Please check. Do your
Okay.
Do your research.
Now let's talk about
Current. We're talking about current.
yeah.
Right? 2023. Stonebwoy took it. That makes him what?
Bro, Stonebwoy is like, bro. Listen, y'all
the
was
whole dancehall.
Man, Stu is different, bro. That nigga
this
is
one dancehall kid.
Stu is gifted, bro.
Every time, even when he and Stonebwoy were going, what was the year? 3 years ago or 4 years ago when they did they had Stonebwoy put a gun. 2019. That's 6 years ago. Yeah. He was right there. They both. Stonebwoy, they gave him a high life artist of the year. Bro, nigga got high life artist of the year. Stonebwoy got dancer artist of the year.
No. Let me correct you. He didn't get the artist, high life artist. He got the high life song of the year.
Okay. It's all okay. Fine. Okay. And then Stonebwoy got dancer artist of the year.
No, can I explain something? Them VGMA, TGMA, I don't fuck with them like that. Those are industry people. No. Our time is running out. Our time is running out.
They're always giving excuses. Listen, we can do this all day. We can do this all day.
Go closer. Go in the camera. Go in the camera. Talk your shit. Talk it.
And right here. We're not done. Sit down, please.
We're doing this all day.
Yeah.
Hey.
And
I want to bring my banner out here next time you do this shit.
Discussing Shatta Wale 35%.
Next year. No, next week we gotta push Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy on this shit. We talking about them full time.
Next week we want to have
full time.
We're going to dive into the.
We diving into it.
And you know what? But before we leave, Yard podcast, we don't discuss marriage issue. No. When people are having marital issue, we don't discuss it because
they can go to lawyers. So
you know what? Go to court. Two-Face DBR, you are a legend in Africa. Whatever thing you're having in your marriage, we say shout out to you.
Right.
Fix it.
I feel bad, bro. I feel bad for them, bro.
And everywhere. Two-Face, Andy Macaulay, we love you and everything you do. We support you. Whatever thing, if you make a decision to divorce and everything, we support you. We love you. Here we don't discuss marriage because we're not perfect. And I go by the name Pa Freddy, and this was Yard Podcast, and I did it with my brother Machiavelli, DJ Solo, and Kwame Dollar. Don't forget to watch us next week. We bring it up every time and any time. This is Yard Podcast right here on Yard TV. Thank you.